playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Lions, and it comes your way next.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Time for Dak Prescott of the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that. And advance his team.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw is Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Chase Claypool, 40 yards. And the Cowboys will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action, it's Kelly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. One semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily, I say no. But in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. If you're coming from a warm weather place and, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you, a lot of times they'll go on the road a little bit earlier. Go to a cold weather place, go to a place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. The 20, 10, touchdown Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 81 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake, now Kelly. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Randy, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every throw.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz.
Offside, defense.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, 15 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by York is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
First down, Prescott. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Prescott yet again. They'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Prescott to throw it. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll throw again. Prescott. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing again on second down. Kelly. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Prescott on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Kelly to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra
point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though? Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Play action, it's Kelly. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Kelly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Chris Watkins. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. To throw is Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card match. Back now at Ford Field. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 33. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They'll try and run here with Swift. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
A play fake. Now Kelly sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down throw. Kelly. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On second down, Swift. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Once again, it's Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Now Kelly throwing on 4th down. And he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams from 13 yards out. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. An extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Kelly to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Kelly. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Completion here to Claypool. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Dak. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Kelly. Finding Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Here's Kelly. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Kelly. He's going to take another shot here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. York now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 7, 45 seconds remaining. This is where your playoff mettle is tested on the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Finding Schultz. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open?
I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call.
To review the play.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild